This is the first in a short series of videos to explain the details of the Fertiliser Industry Assurance Scheme, or FIAS. FIAS covers the assurance of all fertilisers intended for agriculture, horticulture, forestry, amenity and any other commercial use. It doesn't apply to fertilisers for home garden use. The issues and the risks vary according to the type of fertiliser, and that's why the entire scheme has adopted a risk assessment approach to achieving the necessary level of assurance. FIAS has been developed together with the UK government and the fertiliser industry in order to give regulators confidence in product stewardship exercised by the fertiliser industry and ensure the supply of fertiliser is managed so that product can only be used for legitimate purposes. The scheme is broken down into 3 complementary standards for manufacture and packing, merchanting, and transport and storage. Each module requires an applicant to undertake a formal and structured risk assessment study and to implement the controls that are found to be necessary. The extent and the robustness of the controls will be directly related to the safety and security risks associated with that company's fertiliser. Independent assessments will be carried out to determine whether companies involved with the supply of fertiliser comply with the scheme requirements and have introduced adequate measures to deal with the risks associated with their products. The scheme covers the entire supply chain of fertiliser and includes legislation, specific product and environmental legal compliance, security, prevention of unauthorised access and/or removal of the product, traceability, identification of batches of raw material to origin and identification of batches of finished product to the customer, safety, product compliance with the legislative safety requirements, good practice, effective management controls to ensure that fertiliser is only sold to legitimate agricultural businesses, and that the requirements of this standard, environmental measures and relevant industry codes of practice are implemented. All companies certified under FIAS will be subject to an external audit of their compliance. FIAS audits are carried out by Kiwa PAI and the scheme is managed by AIC.